Welcome back, everybody. It's been a couple days since I actually was on and did some recording, and over here we can actually see Ben left this for me. He's got a sign here. It says he's got a wither skeleton spawner up at his nether portal, and he left us with some skulls. This is really awesome. We're actually going to be able to fight the wither. Not in this episode. Maybe the next one. Maybe the one after that. It'll be very soon, though. Now that we have some skulls, we can actually make our own beacon. That'll be great, and this will be an awesome start. We'll go ahead and use his farm actually to get more skulls later, as we will need 4 more beacons to place to get to tier 5 on this altar. But that's a little bit down the line. You can see here I'm making more slates. We need some more reinforced slates. And we'll go ahead and take a look downstairs. And down here you can see I've got 4 witches now. And they are drinking their potions, keeping their health up, and then getting sacrificed by the Well of Suffering, which is feeding our altar. And since I'm making the slates right now, it's not feeding my soul network, but we do have 321,000 life points right now in the network. And whenever I'm not running slates, I can just take the orb, and I'll leave the orb in the altar, and that's how we get our life points. Now, I wanted to get into another ritual for witchery, not blood magic this time. Although we will probably get to a blood magic one in this episode as well. But first thing we're going to want to do is we have that circle out there, and rather than having to make the chalk every time and drawing the circle, there is a way in witchery to pick up the circles, and you can put them into a talisman, and then you use the talisman and it puts the circles down. It's a way of having like the circles be portable and take less time to build. But the circle talisman will take a bit of gold and a diamond. Gold we are very short on. We've been using all our gold for runes of sacrifice, but we do have enough to do this. So we'll go ahead and get on this part, as it would be nice to do some recharging of our rite of infusion from witchery so that we can use the hand some more, as I am nearly out, as you can see by that purple bar on the left. Oh, this needs a piece of redstone as well. So we'll pick up a redstone. Let's head over here. And let's see. Circle talisman, redstone, 1000 ultra power. Now, we still have our 4000 ultra power, and we gain, I believe it's 40 power every tick with our chalice and our candelabra. I believe the candelabra was giving us our speed, and this one was capacity. If we ever get a wither skull, we'll go ahead and grab with the wither skull, and I'll show that. The wither skull adds to both capacity and generating speed. So we'll go ahead and pick up one of these. I'll bring it over here, and maybe I'll go get another skeleton for the next wither fight. Maybe I'll just grab this one again, so we're not using too much ultra power at the moment. Place it right there. Now you can see we're at times 5, so it adds another times 2, and it doubled our power again. So now we have a ton of ultra power in this thing. But let's get onto this circle talisman here. We're going to just throw this right there. We're going to throw the redstone on it as well, and right click. And there we go. It's picked up the circle. So now it's got small otherware and medium otherware. So now if we ever want to use this again, we just take it out and we right click where we want the center to be, and it'll place it back down. So let's go ahead and store this one for now though, and let's grab our golden chalk. What we're going to be working on here is I should have made these potions first. Let's hold over here. I'll pull it up first. Where is the recharge? These are rites of binding. I want rite of recharge. Oh, I'll find it in a moment. We'll go ahead and get this potion brewing, because we are going to need a regeneration potion, which is why we needed a gas tier to actually do this, and didn't do it before. So where is rite of recharge? It's got to be in here. I know I had it before, and now I don't remember where it is. There it is, rite of charging. No, that's not the right one. Recharge, this one. Okay, so it takes recharge infused power by standing in a circle, lasts indefinitely, but requires 40 power a second. So that's going to constantly drain our altar, but it will always be on after we do the one potion of regeneration. It also takes 4,000 altar power, which we already had, and it needs the small and medium white circles. So get that going. We'll go ahead and it's going to take a... Oh yeah, we'll let that go ahead and go. And I'm going to come over here, and I will go ahead and create the circle and come back after I've got it up. Alright, so I've set up the circle, and I went ahead and grabbed some chisel mod cobblestone and placed it in the positions on the floor where I would have to mark circles in the future. That way I don't have to sit here and think, oh, is it 3 spots or is it 4, and how many do I go this way? So now I can just place it down based on which size circle I need. So we've got the small circle and the medium circle filled. We have this here. And we have a friend here. Zombies decided to come and join us. Alright. We've picked up the potion. And the zombies do not want to go away. Where are they coming from? Zombies are not fun. Not when they're on fire. You don't want them touching you. Okay. Potion of regeneration is the only thing we need for this. We have plenty of altar power. So let's get this going. Oh, nice. Nice, it's working. You can see the bar on the left is filling up. It takes a short while, not too long. That's pretty nice. And there we are fully charged. Now we can start teleporting all over the place again. That is great. That's really cool. And then we just come back in here, and it charges up again. And we can see the altar is still going to charge up very slowly. Actually, it's a good thing we got the skull here, because it looks like I would have been a little short on constant generation without that skull. Okay, yeah, so it's going up. It's going up like 10 a tick, and then every so often it goes up 50. And see, there's a 50. So we've got our altar power, and what I may end up wanting to do later is move the recharge to another area. Like maybe make another altar over in that direction and get some toppings for it so that it can stay recharged. That way we can use this as our main ritual station for any other rituals we want to do in Witchery later. But we'll get into that later. The next thing I want to do is automate our mining here. And right now we have the Ritual of Magnetism, which allows us to just pull the ores up and then dig them ourselves. But if I'm standing here doing this, I can't be doing anything else. And I have to wait for this to finish. So luckily there is another ritual that required us to get to tier 4 so that we could get the Dusk Runes. And we're going to pick up these. And I've made our stones here. Go ahead and put this ore away. We're going to need a chest as well. But I have a chest to put this stuff in, and I cannot make a circle for the life of me. Okay, there we go. And let's go ahead and upgrade that to iron so we have more space. Build circle. There we go. It's nighttime, but I'm not going to worry about that. We'll come back over here. And we're going to place down the ritual stone here. And the way the crusher works is it digs out a 3x3 area directly underneath it. And go away. It'll dig out a 3x3 area underneath it, which is exactly the space that the magnetism fills up above it. So it's meant to be placed on top of this right here. And it's also going to take the chest, and it'll deposit the items directly into this chest. And what we're going to do is take our wand, look for the ritual of the crusher. Full spring. Where's crusher? I must have passed it at some point. There it is. And let's get up here. Or, okay. There we go. Build it up. And there we go. Only takes 16 stones. And you can see it fits like right above the magnetism. And all we have to do now is activate it. And we can hear it digging. And it's pulling the items directly into here. Now this can be upgraded as well, just like the ritual of magnetism was, where we put the put that diamond block down here. Should be right there, yeah. So we got a block of diamond right down there. And if we take and go in, I believe it's any precious metal will work for this. And now we can't get up top. But let's get back up here. Yeah, it's digging, but you can get precious metals and place them in these spots here, the 3 in each corner. And for every 4 blocks you put in here, you get fortune 1. So 8 blocks would be fortune 2, and if you had all 12 spots, you'd have fortune 3. But it has to be gold, diamond, or emerald. Iron will not work for that. And that would get us fortune, which would be nice. I'm going to have to come up with a way to get up to that chest. But we're going to let this run, and I'm going to sleep through the night, and we will be right back. We're going to come down here and see the mobs that I killed during the night. I'll just throw those in the water, I don't need them. And I've upgraded our mana a bit. You can see we're generating a lot of mana now that we have those thermal lilies. And it's keeping our portal open over here. We've got this filled up. I moved the spreader that was here over to here just so we can do this. I got a triple pool set up here. Another triple pool set up here. This one has the alchemizer, and then that one's just feeding into our altar here. And then these two feed into these 3 spots. This spot I'm gonna have saved for the beacon. Hopefully it'll draw from this one if I place the beacon like here, and hopefully it draws from this one and not this one, because I'm gonna set this one up to be the conjuring equivalent of the alchemy one here. And I think I showed this in the last episode, but if we go to conjuring with mana, it now shows up in our book, and it's similar to the alchemy one. We needed the alchemy catalyst, but we're going to need pixie dust and elementium. And the pixie dust comes from a mana pearl, and the elementium is just 2 elementium for, or 2 mana steel for 1 elementium thrown into the portal. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some of our mana steel. We're going to need 3 elementium, so we're going to need 6 mana steel. And we should have some pearls. Yeah, we've got quite a few pearls. So let's go ahead and get our pearl. And this is a pretty quick change. Just throw it in and it comes right out. So there's our pixie dust, and we'll go ahead and throw in the mana steel. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So now what we have to do is make the alchemy catalyst, which is another mana pearl, some brewing stands, and I think we have enough gold for this. The ritual magnetism and crusher haven't reached gold level yet, so hopefully I have enough in here. I do. And we need 2 blaze rods. We've got that. And let's see about getting this built. We got our brewing stands, and we need 4 living rock. So got some living rock here. Get that in the corners. And brewing stands. Oh, you know what? I need the mana pearl. Pick that up. Let's go get our mana pearl. And there goes the phone. I will be right back. And we're back. Got the alchemy catalyst. And let's get the conjuring done here. There we go. Gets us our conjuration catalyst. Let's go ahead and quickly get this out here. And it's going to go right under this one. There we go. You'll see it kind of looks similar. It's a little bit darker than the alchemy pool. And the design is a bit different too. Let's get that dirt block back. Okay, so invisible dirt. That'll fix itself. Yeah, there we go. So now that we have the conjuration done, and I want to look in, I've looked into the mana spreader as well, but the conjuration is here. Now we can take and duplicate redstone with mana, glowstone, quartz, coal, snowballs, netherrack, soul sand, and gravel. And this one here is what I'm going to probably use it most for, getting a lot of quartz. Quartz is fun to build with. I'm probably going to work on changing this house around, changing the design of it. But we'll get to that. And quartz may be a good way to go with that, because there's a lot of things we can do with quartz in here. You can get smoky quartz. These are all the different quartz you get from Bloodtania. Like the elven quartz, the green quartz is just by throwing quartz inside the portal, which I want to do for this spreader. Not the quartz, but we need to throw some living wood to get dream wood. I believe that's a 1-to-1 ratio. And we're going to need another elementium and a mana petal. Let's get one of those. And 2 of those. Okay. Let's go over here real quick. And we'll make one of these spreaders. And throw in the wood. Okay, got all that. I'm going to take the mana petal and just throw it in the pool. There we go. And it's built just like the other ones, except different materials. And that gets us the elven mana spreader. This one shoots more mana than a regular one will, and it can travel a farther distance before it starts to lose mana. So we'll go ahead and use that for our enchanting, since it seems to take a lot of mana. And it can take lenses too, so I'll probably add one of those later. But this will make enchanting much faster if we get to enchanting better stuff, which I may actually do. And probably between episodes. And here come the zombies. I left my sword on. That was draining. That drained a bit of life points, probably. Should be okay, though, since we have those witches giving us life points. Let's get inside where it's safe. So now, we've gotten all of this stuff done. And we'll come back out here. So we've got our conjuring. We've got our new mana spreader. And we're getting ready to fight the Wither, I think, is the next step we're going to need to do. So I'd like to get into some of these new things we just got in the book. But these all require things called Gaia Spirits, and the Gaia Spirits come off of fighting the Gaia, which we can summon after we get some Terra Steel and a beacon. You know what? I should just go inside. So many mobs out here. They're all over the place. Yeah, so we'll just go inside. We'll sleep real quick. And then we're going to check out the thing Dean's left for us. It's right over there next to our nether portal. And we'll just head over this way. I don't want this guy sneaking up on me. I hate creepers sneaking up behind me. And that one's... You're already dead. Okay. So we come over here. And he made a little side room here with a door. It's pretty cool. And he's got this teleposer. This is something in blood magic we haven't gotten to yet. Did he, has he upgraded it? An enhanced one. So that'll actually, I think an enhanced one actually teleports the 3x3 around you. We can go ahead and look at NEI here. Teleporters are something we haven't reached yet. But he's gone ahead and set up a little teleport hub for everyone. And I believe this is running off of his soul network. He's the owner of the focus. So anytime we teleport, it's actually taking life points from him. And it'll work even when he's not online. It'll still take the points from his network. So he's just got to make sure that he constantly keeps that filled. You got all these different foci. And they start off just an ender pearl for the basic one. And then you have enhanced, which is just more life points. And yeah, it doesn't get too difficult until you get to this part, Demon Bloodshard. We haven't reached this point yet. I believe we'll reach this in the next... Coming up soon. Not next episode, but coming up soon. And anyways, what we'll do is when it's given a redstone signal, which I believe is wired to this button, I haven't even seen where this goes yet. This looks like the bottom of his place. He's got it all marked out. That's pretty cool. And oh, I think I see why he used enhanced ones. That way he didn't have to figure out which one to stand on. He's got a beacon buff somewhere here. And I'm thinking this one goes up. But let's take a look down here. This is his recharge, or it was his. Yeah, they're there. Yeah, that's kind of hard to see. He's got them marked out too. It looks like it's broken. I think it's broken. But yeah, here's his altar. He's got a much nicer setup going on. He's got all this crazy stuff going. This is really neat. He didn't have all this a couple of days ago when I was on. So he's been really working on this. This is great. Oh, he's got sparks too for his Bloodtania. I'm not going to show it all off because I want to get into this myself too. And yeah, here's his beacon. He's got going. Wow, that's pretty cool. I always love his designs. He always comes up with something new every time, and it always looks amazing. We'll go ahead and head over to Ben's place and check out that wither spawner real quick, and then wrap up the episode there probably. Okay, so this brings us out to, this is Ben's place. His portal is, oh, his portal's up here. So, I don't know how much Ben has shown of his place either. He's got a pretty neat setup inside the mountain there. And, yeah, so, but let's go ahead and check out that wither spawner, the wither skeleton spawner. and then we'll end it there. Whoa! Oh, this is cool. Use some nether brick with chisel and netherrack with chisel. This looks pretty cool. Oh, nice. I like how he's used the pedestal there. He's got an elementium axe right here. You can see it right there. You just leave it there. The flux phage. Why am I affected by flux phage? For some reason, I got flux issues and a skeleton. Sometimes the skeleton spawner will spawn wither ones, but the whole reason he's got this elementium axe here is, you can look in the book. It'll say, where's it at? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Elementium equipment. Look at the axe. It says if it's used to on the finishing blow on zombies, skeletons, creepers, or another player, there's a chance of leaving their head. And this is something we're going to want to craft ourselves. But we should get some wither skeleton skulls. And this is the reason I actually wanted to get up to Elementium. See, there's a skull. Oh, got withered. And looks like he'd be a little bit of upgrading here. Maybe I'll help him out with some. Oh, whoa, hey, be nice, hunters. Yeah, I wanna see about making some upgrades if he'd be okay with that too. His thing here, but we got a skull to replace the one we used on our altar, so that's great. I'm gonna cut this here, and I'll see you guys next time.